Hello from Momita, your executive coach. My heartfelt gratitude for your encouragement for the first episode on Leadership Nuggets, which focused on the power of you. Today, I'm going to talk on the central pillar, the power of people. Well, I would like to relate to a concept shared by a fellow coach. He says, an organization is successful when they are aligned on three blocks: people, process, and performance. Yes, people form a critical role in one's leadership journey. Organizations succeed when people succeed. So, let me share a few ways in which we engage, motivate, and inspire people to perform and strive through excellence. The fundamental skill that I feel that every leader should imbibe is listening. We all know the power of listening, but we often fail to do so. Now you may wonder, what's so new in listening? I am referring to listening with our mind, with our body, with our soul. Being mindful, without judging, without labeling. That refers to listening with an open heart, an open mind, and open will. If I must summarize, listening starts with first sensing and interpreting data, evaluating a response, and then finally responding. The importance here is to listen, and the agenda is not to respond. I believe if I have listened well, I respond appropriately too. I'm sure each one of us who is listening to me now is in alignment with the thought that we feel delighted when people listen to us genuinely. So, how do we become effective listeners? First and foremost, silence. Attention and concentration are the stepping stones to active and effective listening. Then understanding and analyzing, which you may want to call interpreting the data, followed by evaluating a response, and finally a response, which can also be silence. Just being there and not immediately suggesting and advising. Let us get conscious now. Am I listening? The second go-to skill for building the power of people as a leader is being sensitive or empathetic. This refers to seeing through others' points of view and perspectives. We understand our emotions and theirs too. Accepting others' point of views, opinions, and perspective and respecting it. The best gift we can give others is respect by being empathetic. A simple eye contact, an occasional nod, and summarizing what you have listened can also help a long way. The philosophy that has helped me all this while is the belief that all human beings are good. It's a behavior that may not be good. Once we are able to detach the behavior from the person, empathy becomes easier. Another way we can enhance our own empathy is by being open and challenging our own prejudices. The third step or the third hack I would like to share here is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence goes a long way in building people skills and enhancing leadership through the power of people. The emphasis is to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others too. In practical terms, this means being aware that emotions can drive our behavior and impact people positively as well as negatively, and learning how to manage those emotions, both our own and others, especially when we are under crisis. In my first episode, I did focus on the power of you, that is awareness of self. Knowing the right feeling can narrow down the challenges and facilitate in planning focused approach to convert them into positive outcomes. The moment we are aware of our own feelings, then by adding listening and empathy, we would be able to understand others better and perhaps they understand us better. The last but not the least is adding value. As a leader, we build trust and credibility by adding value through our impactful communications and contributions, our thought clarity, our holistic views, our accountability, and strategic thinking. The power of people lies in the value added by a leader. When a leader can play the role of a coach, people grow in effectiveness. Therefore, it's critical that we coach to build and enhance the people power to build more leaders. As you're aware, the power of leader lies within. Hence, we can rekindle this by coaching the people to discover the same for themselves. The role of a leader is to take the path ahead, say from a point A to a point B. A small step is a good start as well, but adding value is important. As you would agree, being a good human is fundamental, but results and performance builds credibility. The power of people lies in our own art of listening, being empathetic, emotionally intelligent, and adding value. A leader becomes one when he gets his first follower. Hence, we cannot deny the power of people in our leadership journey. So, how do you intend to build the power of people around you? Do share in the comments on my social media pages. Thanks for listening to me today. Do stay tuned for the last episode on Leadership Nuggets next Tuesday. Thanks again.